Everybody in. Everybody in. The ceremony is about to begin. This is a test. This is only a test.
Florida man reports a burglary to authorities cause he stole his stash. Florida man commits a felony, armed robbery, and a Spider-Man mask. Florida man takes an alligator for big runs at the liquor store. Florida man makes love while he's handcuffed in the cop car. Florida man swears that one day his turtle army will make you pay. Florida man is insane. He boards planes with live grenades.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Selwyn Birchwood.
of electric, strong pumpkin blues. This is the touch of electric, strong pumpkin blues. Here we hear the good news. It's electric, strong pumpkin blues. This is the touch. In this house we don't charge a toll to heal a soul. We don't throw rocks, but we can stone. Don't need no denomination, no damnation, tribulation, only liberation. Music is the mission. No laws of indoctrination. creation, just a righteous revelation. The sounds of the salvation. This is the church of electric swamp pumpkin blues. This is the church of electric swamp pumpkin blues. Have you heard the good news? It's electric swamp pumpkin blues. This is the church. The stage is our pulpit. The crowd's the congregation. Wind chasing prophets or prophets, just a creation of joyful jubilation. Music is the mission, no notes of indoctrination, just a righteous revelation. The sounds of the salvation. This is the church of electric swamp pumpkin blues. This is the church of electric swamp pumpkin blues. Have you heard the good news? It's electric swamp pumpkin blues. This is the church. shaking in the hotel, a party of two. Any room we'll do, we're wrapped up like it's a honeymoon. Do not disturb is hanging in the hall. The pictures in the paint jumping off the walls. We're moving furniture tonight. Gonna keep the neighbors up all night. We're gonna be moving furniture tonight. Making moves until the morning light. It's only loud when you do it right. Moving furniture tonight. Get on down. To find harmony behind closed doors, where Chris and his bed sheets sound like a war broke out in this King Suite. There was spring breaking, bed shaking, moving furniture indeed. jealousy, envy, and their dirty looks. And if you can't do it right, you better do it twice. I'm smelling smoke, and I know something's burning, but I'm just too scared to look. I close my eyes, ignore all the warnings. I won't have to know the truth. My heart's asleep, but my legs won't let me. I can't bring myself to leave my home, but I am finding out that the rain will down. I'm living in a burning house. 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 I see a glow, makes my shadow on the wall, and the flicker makes it dance. It's gonna take I can hardly get it all, but I know it just don't feel like romance. Lord, my heart's asleep, but my legs won't let me. I can't bring myself to leave my home, but I am finding out that the rain will down. I'm living in a burning house. 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 Asleep, but my legs won't let me. I can't bring myself to leave my home, but I am finding out that the rain will down. I'm living in a burning house. 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 Alley Blues Bar, how y'all doing out here, man? I'm so happy to be back home over here in Sanford, Florida, yo. I got so excited up here, I forgot to say hello to all you beautiful people, man. We came out here to have a good time with you. I hope y'all ready to have a good time now. If you're feeling good, say yeah. If you're feeling real good, say hell yeah. If you're feeling real good, say yeah. Sinners, all of you. She got horns below her halo. loving woman. That's why they call him Lucifer. If he isn't, he must have had a daughter. She's telling me that we are in love. She's a devil in a dress, a wolf in sheep's clothes. She's got horns below her halo. She parades like a saint on Sunday morning, but even the devil dwelled in heaven once. She masquerades to keep the people from knowing she's as evil as evil does. She's a devil in a dress, a wolf in sheep's clothes. She's got horns below her halo. She's got horns below her halo. Horns below her halo. She got horns below her halo. Horns below her halo. She got horns below her halo. Horns below her halo. Feeling good over here, man. I tell you what, we didn't come to stay, but we came to play, yo. And I'll let you know, we had one fire starter earlier, but I'll let you know it's never too early, it's never too late to get out here and shake what you got down here on the dance floor. The dance floor is now officially open. So if y'all feel like cutting some rug, this is the one, man. Because I don't know about you, but I'm a hopeless romantic myself. I know some of y'all in the same boat, man. You stay in that relationship no matter what, no matter how bad it is for you. You just keep telling yourself things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. Yeah, the ladies be in that same situation like I was, and they say things to their friends like, oh, I can fix him. No, you can't. Yeah, you in that thing, and you know he's bad for you, but I guess he must be good to you. We'll do it like this, y'all. It says, I'm a hopeless romantic. Romantic, I never turn my back on love. I'm a hopeless romantic. Oh, I never turn my back on love. I can't seem to see that love turn back on me. I'm a hopeless romantic. I've been told 1,000 lies. Get on down, go. I'm a hopeless romantic. I've been told 1,000 lies. She done me wrong 1,000 ways. I've forgiven her 1,000 times. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Hopeless, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'll never turn my back on love. Show you right. I can't seem to see that love turn back on me. that's Reggie Oliver on the baritone saxophone, y'all. Listen. From St. Petersburg, Florida, on the bass guitar, we got Mr. Huff Wright, everybody. From Memphis, Tennessee, on the drums, we got Henley Connor, everybody. From Arlington, Virginia, on the keyboards and piano, Mr. John Hetherington, yo. My name is Selwyn Birchwood, and I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida, yo. So I hope you don't mind if we take it home like this, man. Listen. Yeah. I'm gonna switch guitars here for you real quick. How about it one more time with the guys up here in this band? Yeah, man. But I hope you don't mind. We're gonna give you some brand new stuff from this next one, man. We recorded another album this past January, and I'm happy to tell you it'll be out on Alligator Records next year. I think it's looking like March right now, so I'm gonna give you a unreleased song on this one. Barely recorded, unreleased, damn near unrehearsed. But I get excited about this stuff and I want to play it for you, man. This one's for anybody that's ever had a rough day. You ever have one of those days where you just feel like you just got to go back and start over, you know? This song actually came and was born of something that Huff said in the van one morning. You want to know what he said? I forget what I said, but his response was, man, I should have never gotten out of bed today. So we got this new song that says, I should have never gotten out of bed today. We're gonna try it. Y'all ready? I'm not kidding. This is damn near unrehearsed, but I want to give you the new stuff. It goes like this, y'all. Check the mail, find out the IRS amends. My rent is past due, my bank account is in the negative. Only bad news seem to come my way. I never ever should have even gotten out of bed today. The boss cussed me out for being half-ass late. He don't care that my car caught fire on the interstate. Criticize all day about leaving this place. I never ever should have even gotten out of bed today. Seeking solace in the sanctity of my house. My girlfriend has got a boyfriend, never guesses how I found that out. She says it's my fault for leaving her to go to work all day. I never ever should have even gotten out of bed today. Alright, so that's another brand new one here for you. And I to give you this one. We're going to feature Mr. John Hetherington on piano on this one. Our very own maestro back here on the piano. Y'all please say hello one more time, Mr. John Hetherington Jr. John Hetherington on the piano, y'all. This song is for all you sinners. That's all of us if you didn't get the memo. We've all had dirt under our nails at one point or the other. We're all damaged goods. I don't know if you hear me. If you hear me, say yeah. We're all damaged goods, but just because we're damaged goods, that don't mean we're no good. Let me tell you about it. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean I'm no good. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean that I'm no good. If you're looking for perfect, it ain't me. I'm a little disturbed, but I found peace. 'Cause now I know every soul's got a shadow that follows them. A sinner by my own admission, but we're all faced with the same afflictions. Mistakes are just a trait of the human condition. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean I'm no good. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean that I'm no good. have to be proud of my past or where I've been, but it makes you who you are, and I'm happy with who I am. I bear my scars like a purple heart pinned to a veteran. I've been broke, but I'm not broken. I've been hopeless, but I'm still hoping. I've been cheated, and I've been a cheat. Life's beat me down, but I'm not beat. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean I'm no good. I might be damaged goods. That don't mean that I am no good. look good out here, man. So that's another brand new song, man. And I'll let you know if this is your first time seeing us or hearing us, that these are all songs that I've written that are on my records. I hope there's still one or two people that appreciates musicians write their own music, man. I know that's not the thing these days, but they charge a cover to come in here to see about us, and I want to make it worth the cover charge, because I don't think I feel like it's cheating you if I get up here and play a bunch of cover songs, man. Because I don't know if you ever think about it, but I don't think it takes a band too much to get you to like a song that you already love, you know? I think the harder way to go is to see if you can write your own song that'll move people just as much as those songs they already love. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see if we can move somebody on this one, man, because I like all kinds of music, but I started over here. I started my entire existence over here at the Alley Blues Bar. I don't know if you knew that. I know a lot of you do, because I've been seeing a lot of you for a lot of years. I started coming here when I was just barely out of high school. I might have still even been in my last couple weeks of high school out here, man. And they had a guy called Doc Williamson used to run the jam out here. And when they had the stage over there, I'd come out here on a Wednesday night, whenever it was they had the blues jam, and he'd be searching all over. I'd sign up and I'd leave. I'd be out in the parking lot getting into trouble. And he'd say, "Man, I don't know where Selwyn goes to. He's not old enough to drink. He doesn't smoke. I don't know where he goes to." And little did he know, man, we were out in the parking lot. I was drinking and smoking more than anybody. And I wasn't even old enough to buy the beer, so I'd be out there in the parking lot, and I would keep my car in the trunk, would always have beer in it, because my friend Dave Martin was old enough to buy beer. So I'd have him keep my trunk stocked, and we live in Florida. And I don't know if you realize that there's no air conditioning in the trunk. So that shit be in the car all week. We get over to Wednesday, and we be out there pounding what used to be beer. And I don't know if you've ever had a can of beer that's been in a car in 100+ degree weather for weeks at a time. Yeah, it was mostly foam. And somehow we manned that shit down, and the good news is it still got you drunk as hell. Probably even more so because you have to drink it so fast, because it was awful, man. And I have no idea where I was going with this story. But sometimes I see some of y'all out here, and it takes me back to those times, man, because I've been knowing some of y'all out here for 20 years now, man. I remember now. It's because I'd come out here to the blues jam, and you actually had to play some blues when you came out to the blues jam at that time. So I know I gotta have just one or two people out here that likes that old style blues still. So I know somebody out here gotta like when you hear guitar say like this, it go. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm still over on that stage, man. see some of y'all out here with your wives, man. See some of y'all out here with your girlfriends. I guess if you're real brave, you come out here with your wife and your girlfriend. But if you're flying solo, I want to give you some encouragement, man. Because while you're over here waiting on somebody, little do you know somebody somewhere else waiting on you. There's somebody out here for everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. There's somebody out there for everybody. Oh, somewhere, don't give up. Don't get down, because your soulmate is waiting to be found. Love is elusive, oh, but love is real. True love can heal. Don't give up. Don't get down, because your soulmate is waiting to be found. I don't know if you hear me. Hey, fellas, you know, sometimes you gotta tease it, man. As usual, I don't think the fellas are listening, man. So hey ladies, you tell me sometimes you gotta tease it, man. Let's try that one more time.
Walk straight past the VIP, straight into the dinner.
so much for coming out. We gotta take a short pause to the car show, man. I got CDs available down here if you feel so willing. I got vinyl records down here if you feel so willing. I'm gonna have me down here if you just wanna come say hello. But we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, y'all. We got a whole another set of music, so don't go nowhere. Stick and stay, don't go away. Drink your beer, stay right here. Drink your whiskey and be frisky. Drink your wine and be fine. Drink your Cavassier. Don't go talking about my Cavassier. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Thank you so much for coming out tonight, y'all. I appreciate you. And we'll see you in just a moment, y'all. Gonna pick up some music if you feel so willing. We'll be right back, y'all. Thank you again for coming out to the alley, y'all. Y'all ready for some more music? All right, 3 of y'all are ready. I always gotta say it twice. I always gotta say it twice. Y'all ready for some more music? This one's about when you do anything for that woman. You do anything for that woman, you'd even climb a mountain, y'all. Listen. Just to get to you, I'm John Canaanites. If I had to do anything, wouldn't keep them back. Oh, I'm serious as a heart attack. I climb mountains just to get to you, I'm John Canaanites. If I had to do anything, wouldn't keep them back. Oh, I'm serious as a heart attack. If the moon did shine too bright at night, I'm standing around to the darker side. I plug the twinkling stars straight from the sky, serenade you to sleep with a lullaby. I see the sun for you everywhere we true, so only you can see it shine. I pull it from the sky right before your eyes, so I burn the ditches down. I climb mountains just to get to you. I jump canyons. If I had to do anything, wouldn't keep me back. Oh, I'm serious as a heart attack. If you were my queen in an ancient time and someone dared to steal you away, there isn't an ocean wide enough for them to escape their fate. I lost 10,000 ships and 10 million souls to return you to my side. Not a soul will come back without you intact. I fight for you until the end of time. I climb mountains dance just to get to you. I jump canyons if I had to do and nothing wouldn't keep me back. Oh, I'm serious as a heart attack. Just to get to you, I jump canyons. If I had to do it and nothing wouldn't keep me back. Oh, I'm serious, I climb the mountains. Just to get to you, I jump canyons. If I had to do it and nothing wouldn't keep me back. Oh, I'm serious as a heart attack. Self-love, 'cause all I know is self-love. I got a voice that's high that only serve to criticize, and I wonder why you praise on my whole soul. Read myself to write it so many times I got it memorized. It's like self-esteem is too much sex. It's like feeling good to get dang right. Since all to injury. worst enemy. You're too skinny, you're too fat, you're too damn dumb. Why you walking like that? That's what I tell myself. You'll never make it, you're a hack. They'll hate you, they're laughing behind your back. Got to insert a revolution, join the fights that resides inside. Got to rewrite my constitution, cause hyperflex and happiness is my birthright. Assault to injury, assault and better me. I would treat myself a tragedy. I'm my own worst enemy. I treat myself a tragedy. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy. Y'all like that kind of stuff, man? I feel like playing some country blues, man. You know, John Lee Hooker said, you know, John Lee Hooker said, they don't know what I'm talking about, Hooker. Huff says, tell him again. I said, John Lee Hooker said, you do wrong. But I said, the freaks come out at night, y'all. Listen. I know a place down an old dirt road, way back in the woods you'll find a shop if you know where to go. The souls in the soil still moan and groan. Yes, they do. And the ghosts in the walls, y'all, still sing the song. Listen to the singing. Jeffrey's friend, guitar side, up jump the boogie now. Jeffrey's friend, guitar side, the freaks come out at night. You can pick your poison, they got everything you need. And they're smoking, y'all, some of that Sanford, Florida weed. The souls in the soil, oh look out, y'all, it's still moan and groan. And the ghosts in the walls, y'all, still sing the song. Listen to sing it back. Jeffrey's friend, guitar slide, jump the boogie now. Jeffrey's friend, guitar slide, the freaks come out at night. shrine, guitar side, up jump the boogie down, I'm fire, catfish shrine, guitar side, the freeze from my head night. That's an oldie now. That's an oldie but a goodie. We're gonna give you another one. This is the title track off of my last album for Alligator Records in Chicago, y'all. And I'll let you know what, since I first started out playing on that stage back there, way back all those years ago, this band has performed in 23 countries the past 10 years, y'all. We've released 6 albums the past 10 years, y'all. It's not so bad for the weird Afro barefooted guy from Florida. But I want to give you this one, because at the risk of sharing too much, I'm gonna tell y'all about the time I was possessed. Max said, yeah, possession. I'll tell you, whiskey and women have my head spinning. I said, you better go on and call the exorcist. Goes like this, y'all. Bring me an eagle's claw, some dragon's breath, a monkey paw, and a spider web. I got to break this hex. Tell me what manner of the sorcery got me loving you while you abusing me. I must be possessed, so I'm gonna burn sage and the dope. Salt on the floor, trying to spirit out. But if this wish steals my will to resist, I'm gonna need an exorcist. I'm gonna need more than holy water, the Holy Ghost, to break the grip of a stranglehold. She won't get out of my head. It was evil beneath my knee to kiss her feet so that she can kick me in the teeth. My head's trying to spin, so I'm gonna burn sage and the dope, salt on the floor. Trying to spirit out, but if this witch steals my will to resist, I'm gonna need an exorcist. I'm gonna need an exorcist. I don't know if anybody else is going through anything negative like I was once upon a time. If you are, I'm gonna give you this mantra, y'all can borrow it. Whether that negativity come to you in the morning lights or come to you at midnight, you just tell that negativity this. You ain't got magic on me no more. You ain't got magic on me no more, no more. You ain't got magic on me no more. I like that shit. Y'all can sing it too if you want. You ain't got magic on me no more. Come on, a little louder, y'all. You ain't got magic on me no more. I like that shit. You ain't got magic on me no more. Sing it, Mom. You ain't got magic on me no more. 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 you call me no more. You ain't got what you call me no more, no more. You ain't got what you call me no more. I'm gonna sit down and go. Songs on the floor. I'm gonna sit down and go. Songs on the floor. I'm gonna sit down and go. Songs on the floor. I'm gonna sit down and go. Songs on the floor. I'm gonna sit down and go. Songs on the floor. So that's the title track off of our album if y'all want to pick up some music. Whew. Catch my breath after that one. I've got the asthma.
It's my birthday time, and I'm happy with the best outtake
All right. Always good to see so many friends in the house, man. Yes, indeed. My buddies Max Linton and Dave Martin in the house. Yeah, I gotta be careful keeping some of y'all happy. Y'all know me too long. And I know you got dirt on me. Especially Dave Martin. God dang. Hey, Dave Martin. You remember that time when we trashed that guy's car? I know. He owed you money, man. That's what you get for
Hey, tell him that you did like a shot.
I'm just kidding. That never happened.
Oh, it happened.
Because I don't know what the statute of limitations is on that.
We're good, man. We're good.
We're good? Oh, man. I'm going to get this guitar squared away so I don't have to tell on myself. That's what he gets for squatting at Dave's house for 6 months and doesn't pay rent or help pay for food. Oh, shit. Well, I'm just glad they didn't have cell phone cameras when I was in school. Well, we're going to open up the request portion of the show then, man. Okay. I normally say that as a joke, but I know that one. We had this one requested on the break, so I'm going to do this one first, then we're going to get to you. Are y'all, you know it's okay to talk in here, right? This isn't a fucking play. Y'all can get rowdy if you want to. Y'all can get drunk and fall down. Y'all can get back up and dance if you feel like it. I don't like no whiskey, I just like the taste. I don't like no reefer except every day. I don't like the game, I just like to play. I don't live for strangers, but I dig the strange. And I don't know what else to tell you. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. I don't like to gamble, I just like my luck. I don't like romance, I just love to. I don't like the skin bar, I just like what I see. I don't care for the pusher, but it gives me what I need. I don't know what else to tell. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. They're just guilty pleasures. I tell you, I'm done crying, y'all. spade to bury all the love that we made. I wouldn't leave a single trace, and I planted flowers on that grave. I had my ambitions and you had yours, except you kept down behind closed doors, under sheets of lies and a bed of lust. Didn't take too long for you to break my trust. If you wanna give yourself away, that's fine. It's my fault to think you were mine, oh mine. I guess it's just a matter of time. I'll tell you one thing, baby, Lord, I'm done crying. I'm done crying. I'll leave you to fend for yourself. You made it clear you don't need nobody else. I was there to catch you, but now that I'm gone, you only have your arrogance to break your fall. And when you point that finger to blame, you see no one cares to share your pain. When you throw all the good people to the flames, there's only darkness to take their place. If you wanna give yourself away, that's fine. It's my fault to think you were mine, oh mine. This is just a matter of time. I'll tell you one thing, pretty baby. I'll tell you one thing, pretty baby. Lord, I'm done crying. I'm done crying. to think you're mine, oh mine. This is just a matter of time. I'll tell you one thing, pretty baby. I'll tell you one thing, pretty baby. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, pretty baby. When I'm done crying, I'm done crying. I'm done crying. I'm done crying. I know we're swiftly running out of time, but I did have a request for another one. That's what it was. I tell you, we just got back from driving back from California. I said, we just got back from driving back from California. They got freedom out in California, not as much everywhere else. I'm what they call California sober, man.
Free California.
Yeah, what he said. I can't drink anymore myself, so y'all gotta drink double for me, man. I can't drink anymore, man. Why? Because I'm pregnant. You can't tell? But I still smoke weed though, so we know the baby's gonna be cool. California sober, y'all. Well, I can't get much lower, might as well get higher. Well, I can't get hungover for sparking a lighter. California sober, I'm high and dry. Well, God created the plants, but man discovered fire. Nature is the supplier, and I'm the buyer. California sober, I'm high and dry. Come on, John. drink one more drop, I know that I will drown. I've got more trust in what comes from the ground. California sober's how I'm rolling now. All right, I was asking my boss what I need to do next real quick, man. Bear with me. How about it one more time with the guys up here in this band? Mr. Huff Ride on the bass. You recognize this guy over here because for the past 14 years he's been playing the bass in this band. Mr. Huff Ride on the bass. 14 years, yo. Back here on the drums for the past year and a half, we got Mr. Henley Connor III, y'all. On these keyboards is for the past 2 years, Mr. John Hetherington Jr., y'all. And on the baritone saxophone, for the past 15 years, Reggie Oliver, everybody. You know what, I never really thought about it until just saying that just now, but this is a true story. Reggie Oliver is the only person to play on every Selwyn Birchwood album. He's the only one besides me. Fuck it, hey. But speaking of which, I was trying to figure out what we wanted to try to lead out on. I didn't know if y'all want to get funky or bring it down for one, or y'all want to do a slow one? I think the crowd is split. So we'll do, if you want a slow one. Or if you want a little bit funkier one. All right, we'll do it like this. I'm just kidding. We'll do the funky one, man. 'Cause I don't know.
You're just teasing us, man.
Woo.
Been doing that all night.
We're gonna do it like this for you, man, because I feel like nobody prays to anything except for their cell phones anymore. You think I'm lying? You just look in any crowd, you see their heads bowed. But you gotta be careful with these things, because we don't see what we want to see on our cell phones and iPads and any of our other devices. We see what they want us to see. And they is not even a person anymore. these things built into all of our devices called the algorithm that tells us what we like, what we don't like, what we want, what we don't want. They tell you how to be. And if you aren't careful, it'll tell you who to be. Y'all just stop me when I'm lying, man. So I've got a song gonna be on the next album. It says, all hail the algorithm. I don't think they heard me, huh? It says, all hail the algorithm. Listen. Welcome to additional hell. A whole wide world's in a world wide web. We traded our hard lives for hard drives. Integrated so deep you can't do a thing without a screen. Have you ever had a conversation in the privacy of your own home, only to find it advertised the next time you open up your phone? Our creation's not the creator. It happened so fast we didn't notice it. Now it's molding all of us to any image that it sees fit. Love the systems, always discount. Skimming through the details we get down. Customizing a simulation, beating on all of your information. All hail the algorithm. All hail the algorithm. Way to enslave a man, you just have to convince him to put the chains on his own hands. We're so captivated by our handhelds, we don't care that they hold us captive now. We don't see what we want, we see what it wants us to see. Social media influence, hypnotizing humanity. It's like a mass experiment in cognitive dissonance. When fantasy can be sentient, reality's irrelevant. Lord, the systems, always new scams, skimming through the details we give them. Got some minds in simulation, feeding on that new information. All hail the algorithm. All hail the algorithm. All hail the algorithm. All hail the algorithm. Thank y'all so much for coming out here tonight. I hope you had a good time with us, man. If you had a good time, say yeah. Tough right on the bass. Henry Connor on the drum. John Hetherington on the keyboards. Reggie Oliver on the baritone saxophone. My name is Selwyn Birchwood. Thank you so much for having us out here, man. Until we'll see you next time. Thank y'all so much. Good night, everybody.
Good? You good?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Good seeing you.
Great show, man. Lots of different songs. That's what was great.
Yep.
Totally different set than the last one.